Welcome to Offgrid Victory. So today I want to talk to you about a milking stand for an animal. This particular milking stand was given to me by a good brother, and it's worked pretty well initially, but we realized we need to do some modifications to it to improve it and to make it work for us in the long term. This particular milking stand was designed in mind for a pygmy goat, so pretty small in stature. The base there, it's roughly 36 inches by 20 inches or so, and as you can see here, it's been weathered pretty hard over the years, and it was time to upgrade this guy. The design itself is very good. This is where you would hang off the feeding tray, or the feeding bucket if you will, and right here would be the neck enclosure. Oh no, the sheep are all coming to look at the video, but anyway, here's some of the sheep here, and so you get an idea. Well, she's getting ready to milk, but we don't have anything to milk today. At any rate, this is the stand that was used. You can see there's a little lamb up there. None of the bigger guys would come up here, I spoke too soon. This big guy is coming up, but anyway, it's a little too small for them, and so we decided to upgrade. So here's the upgrade. This is the milking stand here, the new one. The new improved milking stand over here, as you can see, is much bigger. The base is, let's say, about 4 feet by 2 feet, and of course the retaining neck material is a lot beefier. It's 2x4 construction, and yeah, the goats really enjoy it. And this particular thing right here, the cage, is for the little guys. Like you see some of the little sheep here, to get it away from the mama overnight. So we will put the little guys in here in the cage overnight, and then milk the mommy in the morning. And so here it is. I'm going to just give you a detailed construction outlay on here now. So the base here is supported by 45 degrees, and these are, well, they were ripped from a larger pressure treated material that was ground rated. So these corner posts here, and the rest of the material is just standard pressure treated 2x4s that have been ripped to size. So here we have 45 degrees as a brace. There's some up here as well as on the diagonals over there. And as you can see, it's a very beefy design relative to the sheep. And let's take a closer look at it. All right. So once again, this is a 2x4 material. All of this is waterproof and weather resistant, and so this is, I think the material is called smart board. It's a exterior siding material that is sold. I think I picked it up at Lowe's, and here is the holding tray for the feeding bucket. And of course, this is the neck retaining system. It just slides back and forth. And then right now, until I figure something better out, we just have a loop here with a screw on this side and a screw on the other. It just screws in and retains it. Now, the way this was built and designed, I made sure that all the water could just run straight through. I'm going to try to focus in here. So all of that is pressure treated material straight down. There's no gaps. At some point I will caulk this and paint this. Right now it's inside the sheep enclosure, so not a need to really try to protect it, but at some point it will get protected. So this is the design for our sheep milking stand. And so if anyone wants dimensions, things like that, I would be glad to provide it. But as you can see, it's a pretty large structure. Normally what happens is when we milk, we will be sitting next to the structure and milking the sheep right there. And of course, like I said, this cage is just for the little guys who are about, I would say, 10 weeks old. And so we've just been milking relatively recently. And so, yeah, they like to get up and play. You see how chunky they are. But the bigger goats, obviously, it's very difficult to get up there and hold them in that system. And it is very rickety as well. So, yeah, this is our milking stand. Say hi, Midnight. All right. Shalom.